Hello and welcome to another Belfast Programme podcast. I'm Arthur McKeown, and with me tonight is Aisling Cartmill, who's been involved in the Belfast programme for a number of years now. Tonight we're trying to get an overview of the activities, many and various, that the Belfast Unemployment Resource Centre gets involved in. But perhaps we can begin, Aisling. Just tell us a wee bit about yourself.
I have been working for the Belfast Unemployment Resource Centre for nearly 7 years. I first came on board to help deliver a DISC 2 programme, which was an SAUPB funded community development and peace building programme. And there was plenty of innovative and interesting programmes throughout that 5 year, including women, young people, ex-combatants, parents, and it was delivered in a bespoke manner where the groups involved had a say in what the issues, they identified the issues and how it might be addressed through this programme.
And what do you do maybe on a day-to-day basis around BURC? What are some of the things that you get involved in?
Well, in the centre we have a welfare advice worker who provides free advice to people on the many and varied issues of welfare advice. We have people who can give advice on job issues and job tribunals. We have people working on a big lottery funded programme which is about building resilience of families to deal with everyday issues. It's not to say that bad things won't happen, it's about increasing the resilience of families to deal with things when they do happen. It's increasing their advocacy skills, their communication skills, and just to improve them as a family as a whole. Right.
And what sort of people come to BURC? Can you tell us something about BURC and who it's for?
Well, the aims of BURC is to provide support and education and training facilities to unemployed and other groups suffering from social and economic disadvantage. So we have had and have a number of programmes. I've mentioned the Big Lottery Family Focus programme. We've recently run a programme called I Can Do It, which focused on young people involved in the justice system dealing with alcohol and drug issues. We have a European cross-border programme which delivers employability skills to young people in border areas. We have an English language which improves employability of migrants by improving their English language to help them get jobs and better jobs, and that has now expanded to deliver English language classes to absolute beginners and beginners, intermediate and above.
Good, thank you. And Aisling, what do you yourself and perhaps other people who work here at BURC, what do you get from the work that you do and the contribution you make?
What I get is working with people, just working with people one-to-one. We try to reach those people. They're hard to reach groups and individuals. It's the people who maybe have slipped through the cracks of other programmes or slipped through society. The people who maybe aren't ready for the common or garden employability skills, maybe taking a step back and giving people the skills to be ready for those funded programmes. It's working with people who are facing challenges. We work with smaller groups because people can sometimes feel I suppose maybe awkward and isolated for a number of reasons. We work with people involved in the justice system, we work with women in prison, and we work with people who are, for a number of reasons, isolated from their own communities. And because we're a city centre based centre, it's easy for people to come here with transport systems, and the main thing I suppose being anonymity, that nobody knows what programme they're in here for, what supports they're accessing. And what we try to do is give people the skills to link back into the communities, to contribute to their own communities, to lobby services and better services for their own communities.
And are there any particular programmes that you might be interested in telling us a little bit more about?
Belfast Unemployment Resource Centre, despite the name, we work across Northern Ireland and in border areas, and we also have an office in Letterkenny. And this is where our subsidiary organisation works, called Access Skills Ireland, and they specialise in working with the long-term unemployed and reskilling and upskilling people looking for jobs, and they also work with businesses to address the training needs. We also have a social enterprise bar next door called the John Hewitt. You may have heard of it. So after the staff are paid and the beer has been bought, any extra profits come back into the centre to help develop programmes.
And how can people get involved if they want to find out more about BURC and its activities?
They can go on our website, they can look at our social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook. People can come in. There are volunteering opportunities in a number of areas. They can get involved in the English language, they can get involved in the community development, in the employability skills, in technical support. There's lots of opportunities and we welcome people to get involved. If you just have an interest in people and you want to help, get in touch and have a chat and see what areas might interest you, and we'll support you in that.
Okay, well, thank you very much as ever, Aisling. That's all for tonight, and Aisling and I will be around for more podcasts on different topics in the near future, so do stay tuned, and we'd love to hear from you all soon on some of the topics or subjects you would like to hear more about. So it's good night from her.
And it's good night from me.
Alright, good night, thank you.